Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Muv Luv Alternative. Last time we got the deets of the bid plan. Sumika's gonna fly a Fortress class TSF and just destroy shit. We just got a Protector. It's kinda crazy. But yeah, let's just continue. It's almost mission time. The Susanoo Mark II, huh? I can't believe Alternative 4 had such a massive secret weapon up its sleeve and she just didn't tell us. And they didn't even explain, the 00 unit to the others, which is interesting. I guess it's not important for them, mission wise, but yeah. Obviously, still the biggest thing is I hope Sumika doesn't freak out, especially with such a weapon of mass destruction. It could kind of be bad if she loses her mental. As far as I can tell, Sumika's definitely gonna be the one piloting it. Where even is it? If it's so huge, where do they keep that thing? I thought the 00 unit was supposed to be reading the beta's minds, though. Same. Was it actually designed to pilot that colossal death machine? Guess I'd know better see Yuto-sensei once I'm done tuning for the day. Yeah, I want some answers, too. She might be too busy to meet with me, but I've got all sorts of questions to ask her about Sumika and the Susanoo. Okay, who is that? Captain? Hmm? No, it's Tsukiyomi. It's been a minute. Lieutenant Tsukiyomi. It's been a while. Yeah. I didn't realize she came back. I haven't seen her since she left to escort the Shogun back to the capital. Though, to be fair, I wasn't in this world for much longer after that. Hey, I wanted to thank you for all your help during the coup d'etat. Oops, sorry. Sorry for cutting you off. No, really, it was nothing. Oh, thank you very much. Right, now I get why I didn't recognize her the instant I heard her voice. I'm not used to her addressing me that way. I just forgot her voice, to be honest. Up until now, she always calls me by my full name. Thanks. You never saw her. As a surface pilot, though. I can see why. Even when Lieutenant Tsukiyomi and Major Walken were at odds with each other, Sergeant Jinjuji made an effort to explain where the Empire was coming from, while staying true to her position as a UN soldier. Honestly, from what I remember though, Jinjuji was definitely kind of siding with Tsukiyomi in that debate. Yeah, I did. Yuto-sensei told her about that? Well, she probably didn't spoil the fact that I was in another world at least. Yeah, for sure. She said she'd take that to her grave. Wait, but what if Lieutenant Tsukiyomi found out something about my mission some other way? I'm alright, yeah. Wait, you talked to Mia too? Oh god, maybe she's here to chew me up for throwing myself on her before I ran away. I feel like if she was mad, she probably wouldn't be, calling you by your rank, right? First Lieutenant. Am I, in trouble again? Ooh, don't tell her, actually. She's scary. No, it's just that you typically don't come to talk to me unless you've got something to scold me about. Oh, no worries, I can spare some time. Man, this feels weird, and not just because of the way she's addressing me either. I don't feel the same tension in her demeanor, like, it's like she's loosened up a little bit. Understood. Everyone's still in here doing checks on their TSF, so they might be able to listen in on us. And since I've got no clue what she's about to tell me, I'm more than happy to find someplace with a bit more privacy. I know just the spot. Follow me. It's always this spot, man. Always this spot. Yeah, this should be good enough. Can't imagine anyone eavesdropping on us here. So, what is it you wanted to talk about, First Lieutenant? Protect Maya? Just guessing? Huh? I thought something was off, so that's why. For someone who's always so strictly business, it must be something pretty serious for her to ask me something personal. They're gonna be on the mission too, though, right? Personal favor? Like what? Could this be about Etsum 3? Nah, I highly doubt that. Yeah, there we go. I mean, what else would it be? Huh? We'll do our best.
ましてこれまでの貴様に対する言動を顧みれば恥知らずな物言いだということも
First Lieutenant.
情けない話ではあるがそれでも貴様にしか頼めない貴様にも任務があるその上でできる限りで構わないもし万が一戦場において名夜様が死に急ごうとされたとき一言いさめて差し上げてくれるだけで良いのだ
What, like when she offered to be the Shogun's body double? Lieutenant Tsukiyomi was in support of that idea, though. Not that she had much of a choice, of course. It was either her or the Shogun who she sworn to protect. Plus, she thought it would give, like, Mia an honorable death. Like, it was the best course of action for her. But I guess it's different now. I mean, obviously, we want to try to keep them alive, but this is kind of a mission where if you have to sacrifice yourself for the end goal, it's acceptable if there's no other choice, right? So, but we'll try. I'm just saying, meta-wise, I feel like it's pretty hard for one of the original squad members to die. I think literally everyone else is on the chopping block, though. But we'll see. Maybe they'll throw something crazy like that in. But by offering to escort her to the negotiations with Captain Sagiri, I was able to dissuade her from trying to take him on all by herself. The Shogun said something similar, actually. That she knew Maya would accept any gift as long as it came from me. Oh. Look at that. Tsukiyomi tech. What the hell? She's bowing down to me? Hang on a second. First Lieutenant, please. This isn't necessary. I mean it. Even if you hadn't asked, I'd never let Mia do anything reckless, so please raise your head. Seriously though, what's this all about? It's not like you at all. Did something happen or what? I mean, it's a big mission, dude. It's a big mission, so obviously everyone's a little nervous. Excuse me. Kind of have hiccups. Oh, really? Yeah, of course. She knows that I'm supposed to be dead. It only made sense for her to be suspicious. Well, I'm glad about that at least. Huh? She wants to trust me? First Lieutenant. What caused this change of heart? Oops. Oh wow, Her Highness spoke so highly of me. She even caused Lieutenant Tsukiyomi to have a change of heart. I mean, we've She's seen our actions. We seem very trustworthy, especially just how we acted during the coup. Honestly, I don't feel remotely worthy of her praise.
私にとってはサギリ隊に包囲された際の貴様の言動、あれがきっかけになったのであろうな。貴様が何者であろうが、本質的な人間性は信じることができるのかもしれない。そう。
But I couldn't have been a secret. But I could have been a secret agent putting on an act just to earn Her Highness's trust. That's what you would have assumed before, right?
確かにそうだな。
Holy shit! Did she just laugh?
だが、貴様がどこぞの工作員だとすると、桁外れが無能であろう。
He would be a menace.
名ヤ様を生かすべき最大の機会を見送り、手にした殿下の信頼も全く利用しないのだからな。あるいは最高に優秀であるがゆえに未だ無能を演じているのか。
We're in it for the super long con.
いずれにせよ、ここに来て貴様が名ヤ様にあだなすとは考えがたい。
How can you be so sure?
今も言ったであろう。名ヤ様を最大限に利用する
Come on.
かの事件だった。だが貴様はうまく利用するどころか、リスクを負ってまで名ヤ様に手助けをした。あの事件以降、名ヤ様の政治的利用価値は喪失している。民間した事実を見てもそれは明らかだ。
So Lieutenant Tsukuyomi did know the truth about Unit A01. Guess that explains why she was so displeased about Maya being stationed here. Yeah, like what if she turned into the 00 unit? That would be sucky. I didn't mean to skip, I just wanted to look back. Maybe she wasn't even referencing that, but that was also part of it, right? Yeah, we got it. We're good. We're Gucci. We're cool with Maya. I see, so you're convinced Maya's safe with me then.
貴様にいかなる裏があれど、それは名ヤ様云々とは別の目的を達成するためなのであろう。そうでなければ、これまでのことに説明がつかない。
Great deductions. Okay, but clearly you're not 100% convinced. If you felt the need to make this a personal request, so I take it you're here looking for some additional reassurance? She was watching me like a hawk from her Taka Mikazuchi during the last operation. I'm guessing she's trying to convince herself that she won't need to do that anymore.
確かにそれもある。だが、ことここに及んでは、もう貴様を信頼するしかない。
What do you mean?
名ヤ様が承認し、オルタネイティブ計画直属の特殊任務部隊に属した以上、いかにこの絵といえど、常におそばに控えるわけにはいかないの
Huh.
だ。
Why? Why not? Huh, why not? Yeah, that's literally what I said. Isn't that what you've been doing this whole time? Are you telling me your unit isn't going to be involved in this operation?
貴様たちはもはや訓練部隊ではない。
I
私たちが随伴する名目はない。
I thought the royal guards just were there to protect royalty, so it doesn't matter about her rank, right? But I mean, Japan is alternative force host country, right? Isn't that why they stationed you here to begin with?
貴様のその言動が演技でないことを祈るばかりだ。
Huh?
貴様が計りごとを秘め、まさにこの機会を伺っていたのであれば、私の乾杯だからな。本当の理由を言おう。
Okay. Huh? What do you mean?
私の部隊は名ヤ様をお守りする任を解かれた。
Oh shit. Change of orders. Huh? But why?
125事件の結果、殿下と帝国議会、そして軍の関係は本来あるべき姿へと是正された。
Wait, really?
仙台臨時政府は決起鎮圧の8日後、12月14日に解散を決議し、 即日新内
Yeah.
閣が組閣された。
Definitely needed a restructure there. For sure. Can't really keep the same people after a whole coup, huh? What? And all of this happened while I was over in the other world? And I guess the IJF's officially dubbed it the 12-5 incident. At least to me, I mean, it was a huge incident. It makes sense. They would dub it something.
正直に言えばこの結果には私も驚いている。これも決起した者たちの執念なのか。
Yeah, this is what Captain Security wanted, but still. Why would they give her different bodyguards, though? No one knows Maya better than...
これは私が解任されたという話ではないのだ。
No bodyguards.
メイヤ様に警護は一切つかない。
What? How could they just abandon her like that? You can't be serious. Why the hell would they do that? Yeah, I don't see the reason to either. Let's hear it from her though. I mean, Maya's a relative of the Shogun, isn't she? What? Why are you looking at me like that? What is it?
本当に知らないのか。
I am unaware. Huh?
殿下がどのようなお立場なのか本当に知らないのか。
Nope. Uh-oh. I only have a vague understanding about how politics work in this world from my experience in the previous timeline. I mean, I thought the Grand Shogun was the most powerful person in all of Japan, right? I mean, from my understanding, it's a mix, right? It's like obviously the Shogun is powerful, but the government is also powerful. It's like they're the two bodies that control Japan. Isn't she? Is that not specific enough? Honestly, I never cared much about politics, which is the main reason I never asked Sensei about any of this.
建前としては間違っていない。
In the public eye.
だが本当に何も
Or is she
分か
more
ってい
just of
な
a
い。
figurehead? Could just be like that. Kind of like modern day England or something. But I assume she had more power. Just from what we've seen.
やはり貴様はこの国の人間ではないのだな。
Uh-oh. Damn it, of all times to slip up. I didn't think this stuff about Maya and Her Highness was gonna come up again. I didn't bother learning anymore because I didn't think it would change anything between Maya and me. First Lieutenant, Hmm?
今さらそれが分かったところでどうしようもないか。
Huh?
本当に有能なのか無能なのかよくわからん男だ。貴様は
Call me a little bit of both. First Lieutenant.
それでもメイヤ様のことを貴様に委ねたくなるのはなぜなのだろうな。
Wow, she trusts me that much? She said it was just because the Shogun believes in me, but it sounds like it's more about how much I mean to Maya. And yet, I can't tell her the truth about where I'm from. It only made her even more suspicious of me. I'm really sorry, First Lieutenant. I can't tell you anything.
分かっている。貴様も軍人であり極秘計画に携わっている以上。
Sorry.
では将軍職について教えてやろう。日本人であれば誰でも知っていることだ。貴様が何者であれ知っておいて損はない。
Thanks. I appreciate it.
征夷大将軍とは帝国議会の上位執政機関である元帥府の長であり、皇帝陛下に任命される国事全権総代の称号だ。
The Regency Council.
古い言葉で言えば摂政だ。皇帝陛下の執政にお力添えするた
So
め
she does have
摂政
power.
職を機関化した組織が元帥府だ。その機能はアメリカでいうところの大統領府の
Yeah, I get that. Okay. Yeah, she completely convinced I'm a foreigner. Though I guess I am innocent, so whatever.
ただ大統領とは違い、征夷大将軍は選挙で選ばれるものではない。
Yeah, we know that.
元帥府を構成する五石家の当主衆から お一方が皇帝陛下より任命さ
I
れる
forgot there's an emperor. Okay, so they're still doing like the emperor shogun system, but I guess it's not the shogun has all the power, right? The emperor also has power, actually. Sorry, what are the 5 regent houses? Shirley thinks I'm a foreigner, so I might as well keep asking questions.
1867年欧米列強の脅威に抗するために倒幕派大名と将軍家が大同団結し大政奉還が成立した。知っているか？
Yeah, totally. Oh, great. Modern history. I didn't even take history as my sophomore elective back in my world. Man, how the heck would I know anything about it in this one?
その際元数府を設置した公務員、斑鳩、西園寺、九条、高司の五大武家を五石家と称するのだ。
Koboin is Maya's family, right? Huh, guess I never heard about any of these little... I guess I never knew about any of these little discrepancies between our world's histories, though Sensei probably would have pointed them out if I'd gone into more detail about mine. But why would I do that? I don't really have an interest in the history or politics of any world, honestly. And, I mean, it never put me at a disadvantage in the previous timeline, though that just might be because this is a UN military base.
将軍は当初、国事の一切を取り仕切っていたのだが、敗戦とその後の占領政策によって、名誉職にも等しい存在とされ
Okay,
ていた
so
の
it
だ。
did have power, but it got reduced to, like, yeah, just a figurehead. Like Britain. Then she's talking about the post-war occupation of Japan by America. And after all that, they even broke off the security treaty in this world. No wonder there's so much contempt for America over here. Classic America. You know what, I won't even say anything. No bullying America. Even though as a Canadian, it's kinda easy now of what's going on in the real world, but I won't go into that. So the shogun used to have all the power, but then the Americans came along and stripped it all away to make us easier to control.
その通りだが、殿下がいかに国事全権代行とはいえ、帝国が立憲君主制である以上、その権勢はもともと一定の制限を受けているのだ。
Sure. A constitutional monarchy, huh?
だが、ベータの地球降下以降、非常時という名目でその制限範囲を軍部が拡大解釈し、政府もそれに引っ張られていたのが実情だ。こたび、その拡大解釈が是正され、将軍職本来の権限が殿下に返上された。
So now she does have power. Okay. Oh, just from the coup. Okay. Yeah, I guess and that's why the coup happened, because even though the shogun's supposed to have power, she was reduced to a figurehead. Okay, I get it. Made sense. I see. So basically the military and their allies and the government had commandeered the shogun's power, using the war as an excuse to further extend their authority. But wait a second. If the shogun has all the power again, then that makes even less sense to take away Mia's bodyguards, doesn't it?
我が部隊の解任を決定したのは上大将だ。殿下ではない。
But can't she just veto that if she's...
先ほども言ったが、帝国は絶対君主制ではない。全権代行である将軍はもちろん、
They don't get a
た
free
とえ
veto
皇
though?
帝陛下であっても、
Doesn't the president get a veto in decisions? I don't really know about politics that much either though, to be fair. Then why does everyone seem to think they can?
そのような印象を与えるように仕組まれていたからな。
Yeah, just for the public. Huh?
民がそのように感じているよしは、為政者にとってその方が都合が良いから。
Yeah. It's better to have like one, beacon of hope than a government full of like people, different parts. It's easier to trust like one figure than a bunch of moving parts in general, I think.
特に軍上層部の強硬派は、対ベータ戦における統帥権の独立を図るために、殿下をそのように見せておく必要があったのだ。
And not only was she merely a figurehead, but they could also use her as a scapegoat if things go south. Wow, I think I finally understood exactly why Captain Sagiri rebelled. Yeah, it was kind of a rough situation for Shogun enjoyers. And yet, but still, if they allowed her to give Maya bodyguards before, then why can't she do the same thing now that she's supposed to? She supposedly got more authority. It makes no sense.
それは別の問題だ。以前はメイヤ様の置かれたお立場によって特例が認
But
めら
now
れてい
she's
たに
not a
過ぎる。
hostage.
つまり殿下と為政者との利害が一致していたのだ。
And now they don't, so they're just abandoning her? Yep. So the reason they're removing you guys from your posts is because Mia's no longer valuable to them?
確かにそれは全くの無関係ではない。だがこたびの措置は
Respect.
誠の意味で殿下を重んずる体制となったがゆえのことなのだ。
How? That made zero sense whatsoever. I don't see it either, but let's hear what she has to say.
ひとたびであれ、囚人監視の中、殿下の身代わりに立たれたメイヤ様の存在は、今や将軍家、
Why?
いや、上大将上層部の頭痛の種となっている。
It was hardly public. Aren't literally like all those people who started dead, besides, I guess, the people in our squad? Like all those Americans died, right? And the rebels in that group? Maybe some other Americans lived. Huh?
何故メイヤ様が今のようなお立場にあるかを考えればわかろう。いにしえより公務員家には双子は世を分ける意味語だったとしきたりがあるのです。
Okay, so they're saying that since like it is tradition to just kill the twins, now that it's exposed that they didn't actually kill them, it kind of like gives the house a bad rep, is what I'm thinking. Or something, I don't know.
東園の三剣家に養子に出されたのです。少なくともアメリカ軍にメイヤ様の存在が知られていることは間違いない。
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Americans went back to retrieve the remains of their fallen soldiers and TSFs, didn't they? Assuming the hard drives were intact, they'd have plenty of audio and video evidence. That's true. I didn't think of that. Probably should have.
上大将はアメリカ諜報機関にメイヤ様の出自を探られ、先の事件のような計りごとに担ぎ出されまいかと恐れているのだ。
I guess the public not like that? I don't know. Wait, the Shogunate can't be trying to get Maya killed? Just because she is a liability? Okay, basically, Americans know about her and can use her to their advantage. And since Maya doesn't really have much value anymore, they're just like, okay, we can't kill her because she is like the twin to the Shogunate, but we'll just like remove the safety so she's more likely to die. Okay, I get the gist of things, I think. No, that's probably exactly what they're doing.
125事件の際に貴様の隊にこの絵が随伴した理由は予測される殿下の警護のためという理由で説明がつく。だがこたびの作戦で
Yeah,
貴様の部隊にこの絵が随伴する名目は何もない。もっとも貴様の部隊はオルタネイティブ計画直属の極秘任務部隊。門外漢のこの絵が随伴するなど軍律上不可能であるがな。
in other words, now that Mia's been disowned by the house of the Shogun, there's no reason to protect her.
その通りだ。
So that's why I didn't see Lieutenant Tsukiyomi around when I first got back. So then, the whole reason Mia got promoted was because the Shogunate's hoping she'll get killed in battle. Mia probably knew this would happen as soon as she got commissioned. Actually, I'm sure she knew it from the moment she volunteered to take the Shogun's place. But of course, she never just threw her life away for no good reason. I'm sure she wanted a meaningful death, to give her life in battle, fighting for the name of her highness and her countrymen, which is part of why she did it, yeah. I remember it. Pretty sure Tsukiyomi said that, or something. Remember that line, like, specifically. So now, more than ever before, she's gonna be actively looking for ways to put herself in danger. A chance to sacrifice herself for the sake of the mission. That's just the kind of person she is. Okay, and using that mentality, Takaru's deducting that. Okay, so there's reason to look out for her more specifically than some of the other teammates if she's going into battle with that mentality. Alright, we're getting it all. Nice. And that's why you came to me. You're worried about her that you defied the will of the Shogunate and bowed your head to the likes of me. Isn't that right? That must be why you told me the real reason they're not guarding her anymore. I know you'd never let that slip otherwise. God damn it, this is all so wrong. She cares more than anyone about the Shogun and her country. She risked her life as Her Highness's body double. This isn't fair. This is just too cruel. And I'm sure they both know all about this too, don't they? God damn it. How can they just accept this pointless cruelty? They didn't choose this life. I really hope Mia uses her purple thingy. The royal TSF. Might as well, you know, they all hate you. And you want to do the most for this mission. Just use the best TSF we have, man. Use the purple one. We gotta see it once this game, right? It's not just gonna chill in the background. I guess this means she really is alone now. All she has left is the doll Her Highness gave her. So that's why she was so insistent about that. Yeah, don't worry. I'll pretend I don't know a thing. I won't tell Mia you came out here to see me. At the very least, she won't hear it from me. There's no way to talk to her about this. I don't even have the right, damn it. There's no solution that'll please everyone, and sometimes that means you just gotta bite the bullet and do what needs to be done. I know that's why Her Highness made this decision, and I know that's why Mia accepted it too. It's not my place to reopen old wounds just because I don't think it's fair. I'm grateful to her for exactly the same thing. Even after I nearly threw myself on her, Mia still welcomed me back as if nothing ever happened. And it's not just that she forgave me either. She was genuinely willing to sacrifice her body if it would help me get past Sergeant Jinguji's death, even when she had all of this emotional baggage swirling around in her head, on top of her own grief. We call that solid mental fortitude. It's kind of crazy, actually. I mean, she was wrong about that first part, but it's alright. She doesn't know. Oh, she's nothing like me. She's never been the type to let her emotions control her or give in to despair. She's been prepared for this since long before she stood in the Shogun. Ever since the day she was born, she knew this might happen. That's why she can accept this so easily. Tsukiyomi-san has always cared so deeply for Maya, both in this world and in mine. It seems so effortless to let her make the call about letting Maya take the Shogun's place, but right now it's obvious that she can't bear the thought of leaving Maya on her own. She feels the same way about Maya as Maya felt about the old woman at Mount Tendon.
私はあのご老人が亡くなるかどうかは正直あまり問題ではないと思っている。命があれば良いという単純な問題ではない。生きているのと生かされているのとではまるで違う。
けどお前死んじまったら
そこに自分の意志があるかどうかが問題なのだ。それが反映できるかどうかが問題なのだ。
言いたいことはわかるけどさ。
タケルも考えてみてほしい。自分の大切なものが自分の意志とは無関係に奪われてしまうのだ。
I think I finally understood. Mia must have been projecting her own feelings onto that old woman. She's been jerked around by the government her entire life, but she couldn't bear to force that fate upon anyone else. That's why she was willing to break military regulations. She just let her emotions take precedence over her duty, just like Lieutenant Tsukiyomi is doing right now. She's just as human as the rest of us. First Lieutenant, I have faith in Maya. And while I can't say with confidence that I understand how she feels or what she's going through, I do think that this might finally be a chance for her to start living life on her own terms. Sure, she'll lose a lot of her special privileges, but she never asked for those in the first place. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. If the government is kind of completely cutting her off and, like, hoping she just dies in battle, she can finally, like, live her life not with all that baggage. I mean, she'll still hold it for sure, but there's definitely, like, less pressure now. Kinda. Honestly, I think she prefers being treated as a normal person rather than as a member of the Shogun's family. And now that she's been freed from the shackles of her lineage, maybe she'll start to feel comfortable with just being Mitsurugi Maya. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, though Tataru said it much more eloquently. Thank you. I'm sure she still has every intention of laying her life on the line to fight in the name of her highness and her people. But I really don't think she'd ever do something rash just to get herself killed. I agree. I think she's willing to sacrifice her life if it accomplishes like a big goal or it helps save the world, but I don't think she would just do something dangerous just for the sake of getting killed. That's definitely not her mentality. That's not why she did the body double thing either. It was just risky. And she wouldn't mind dying for the cause. So it would be the same thing here, right? And if push comes to shove, then we have to decide, like, how can we tackle that issue. But yeah, of course I can't promise she won't go berserk and try something crazy, but I sincerely doubt it. Yeah, that's more in Sumito's ballpark. What I can promise, though, is that if it ever comes to that, I'll knock her around until she snaps out of it. That's all we can really do, right? Can't really promise anything else. After all, I don't have to worry about you murdering me for it anymore. I thought the Royal Guard was gonna be at the mission. I just are just not gonna escort us, but they still might participate in the mission, is what they said. Because I'm pretty sure they mentioned something about the Royal Guard during the briefing last episode. Okay, fine. I'll just give her a slap on the cheek then. Nice. Wow, that's the thing to get for saving her life? Doesn't seem too fair. True, I guess. You can say that again. Can't believe I'm sharing a laugh with this world's version of Tsukiyomi-san. Never thought I'd see the day. Where's the 3 idiots though? I miss them. I guess I'll be on the mission if she's also gonna be on it, just not escorting us, if I'm right about that. Perhaps this means she's finally starting to accept me. That made me really happy. I guess the good thing about this is if they're not with us, then there's kind of less likely chance of them dying, I guess, since we probably won't actively be seeing them during the mission at all, or maybe just not see them at all. Perhaps this means she's finally starting to accept me. That made me really happy. So, where will you be going from here? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So, Whiskey Unit is the first unit to breach Sadogashima, I think. It's like Whiskey, then I forgot what the other unit's called, will also breach, and then we'll come in third with some offshoot units of the second unit coming, I think. I think that's how it goes. I see. There's probably another relative of the Shogun among those troops, then. Perhaps the old adage about nobility being the first to spill their blood in the front lines is finally starting to be enforced now that the government's been restored. Whiskey Unit's job is to charge right in and create a diversion. There's already a pretty slim chance of survival, and if Tsukiyomi-sen's flight has to defend some aristocrat on top of that, well, there goes my, maybe she won't die. I guess the position she is in is a lot riskier than our groups, so good luck. I see, so that's why she had to ask me this now. And what about after that? Hope they live, man. They're cool. Still got the best drip, I think. Best uniforms. Great, so I'll see you after the operation then. Yeah, they mentioned that last episode. That they're getting the upgrade too. First Lieutenant. Well, may the winds of fortune be at your back. Oh, I know. We have a lot on our shoulders. Surely everything will go perfect and nothing will go wrong. Though, this being Muv Luv Alternative, that usually isn't the case for big operations. There's usually something that goes wrong. Though it usually does end up going right at the end, but something bad's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't want it to happen, but something bad's gonna happen. I'm a realist, okay? Yeah, of course. If you had to choose between saving Meiya and Sumika in like a single situation, of course we have to save Sumika. Not just because we like her, but because she is kind of the fate of mankind. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Thank you very much. Wasn't really expecting that talk to happen this episode, but that was nice. Maybe the final Tsukiyomi scene we'll see. At least for a while. Back to tuning. So we think that just about does it. Finally done adjusting my TSF. I had to really pick up the pace after all that time I spent talking to Tsukiyomi-san. Man, I'm beat. Well, guess I'd better go talk to Yuto-sensei now. Keep getting interrupted, but I know that voice from anywhere, man. It's Tama. It's not Tama. Alright, ignore me there. I really thought that was Tama. But I can hear Sumita. It's just, listen, alright? Sumita's default voice is a little lower pitched than that. She only does that when she's excited. Don't tell me that didn't sound like Tama. I'm a little embarrassed now. Huh? What the? Sumita? Hey, what are you doing out here? I get it, so she's able to use her abilities to track me down just like Kasumi can. Glad she likes it. Aw, she's still wearing it? That's so sweet. Wait, don't change the subject. Never mind that. Where's Kasumi? Is she not with you? She snuck out, man. Didn't Sensei tell you not to wander off on your own? What if the others see you? Have some common sense. True. She doesn't know. This is bad. Sumika sticks out like a sore thumb here. Only a select few authorized people are able to get into the A01's hangar. Actually, wait, how did she get past security? I mean, she probably has a... Actually, I don't know if they would give her a card. What? How's that possible? Does that mean Sumika's got high-level security clearance too? Come on, we gotta get you out of here. I was on my way to Sensu's office anyway, so you're in luck. No complaining, let's go. Huh, she's not here. I think we're gonna end here though. Before we do this final night, little talking with Sumika. I do want to talk to Yuto, and why she just didn't tell us about the Susanoo. But good talk, honestly. Some Tsukiyomi development. Who would think to see that? And a Tsukiyomi fans eating good this episode. That's a good talk though. Plus we got a little more knowledge on politics and stuff. That's cool. But yeah, we gotta look out for Maya if possible. It was already on our list anyways, but now it's reinforced. So thanks for watching. Next time, and then we'll probably finish this final night before we go off into the mission. Will be pretty fun. Let's see though. Let's see what we're gonna do with Sumika. I wouldn't mind like if we can't find Yuto and just like go around with Sumika if she does meet some of the squad mates. I think that would be kind of fun. But yeah, I mean they would be confused because she would obviously recognize them, but it would be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Later.